So lately, we here at the Trichotillomania Relief Specialists are finding ourselves helping people work through some things that we normally don't find ourselves needing to address, at least on a regular basis. So you all know that we do this work with Trichotillomania, but our clients, past and present, also know that first and foremost, Glay and I are life coaches. Our job, even before we ever specialized in Trichotillomania, was to help people enhance their ability to be at their best in various areas of their lives. And for our clients, that usually meant areas of their lives, relationships, test taking, athletic performance, and that kind of thing. Those areas that weren't going well, and in fact were so troubling for them that they sought out professional guidance for how to make things better or how to get back on track. Now, I bring this up because recently in our meetings, and I'm talking about our work with hair pulling and trichotillomania, Glay and I have been witnessing a noticeable uptick in anxiety, overwhelm, stress, depressive moods, and just a sort of outpouring of deep feeling, sadness, depression, mental apathy. A lot of this. We'll be in the middle of something, we'll be talking with our clients about something that's bothering them, and all of a sudden they'll put their heads into their hands and start sobbing. And we may see this from time to time during the normal course of work with our clients, but not this often. And what's happening in our world right now? Here we are smack dab in the midst of this COVID-19 pandemic, and conditions are radically different from what we're used to. There's absolutely a lot of adjustment necessary on a lot of different levels, personally, professionally, and relationally. And adjustments like these can be very stressful, sometimes very stressful. And it's looking like some people are having more trouble than others making these adjustments. So this is a pattern we've noticed and didn't necessarily expect to see of late. And I just want to say, if you too are experiencing these feelings, it's apparent that you are not alone, all right? This is so important to realize. We're all in the middle of something that none of us could ever have imagined actually happening. It's the unthinkable, right? We're still all getting used to this. We're being asked to do things that are incredibly unnatural. Human beings are by nature gregarious creatures. We thrive on relationships, we thrive on human contact, and when that is suddenly taken away from us, and in particular if these changes feel forced on us, and I don't mean by politicians, I mean by the very evident circumstances around us. If you spend too much time around other people right now, particularly people you don't know, you're taking a risk, right? So to the extent you accept this truth, that requires an adjustment. It absolutely does. And that adjustment is going to be easier for some than for others. Yet, based on what Glay and I are seeing, it's a lot of people that are having a hard time with this. Lots of them without even realizing it. And the longer it goes on, the harder this is likely to get, not easier. So, look, this video is short and sweet. We are by no means the purveyors of wisdom on all this. Although I will say, Glay and I do believe God has a plan for all of us. And this is part of His plan for better or for worse. And I would say that God's plan is never for worse. It's always for the better, whether or not we can see it right now. And we usually can't, right? For what it's worth, having faith in that does help, okay? It just does. Meantime, it can be helpful to realize that you're going through something right now that is, in fact, shared by a lot of other people. It's a community experience. And it's normal to be feeling the way you're feeling right now. Heck, Glay and I are feeling it. It's no different for us. We're just doing our best to make the best of it. One of the ways we're doing that is, for example, by making this video for you. It feels good to be able to help, even if it's in this small way. And speaking of which, if you haven't seen it yet, we did a video just a couple of weeks ago that explored this question of, how can you help shake yourself out of this state of, for some, fear and paralysis? How can you take this very challenging set of circumstances that we're all in right now and turn it into a golden opportunity for yourself? Which, by the way, if it felt like that instead, it's kind of hard to feel bad when you genuinely feel like you're in the midst of creating something good. So go check out that video if you get a chance. I'll include a link in the notes below. And then I want to say one more thing, and I certainly don't mean to minimize or gloss over this. If you, the viewer, have someone close to you, someone in your family perhaps, that has been personally touched by this disease, this situation for you and your family has become as difficult as it can get, no doubt about that. And if that's the case, please accept our condolences and our prayers for you and your family. The truth is, there's no way for us to directly relate to the unique level of pain and challenge this brings to you. But Glay and I know your pain exists. We're aware of it, And we want to honor it by acknowledging your uniquely difficult situation as we share these thoughts and observations with our audience here in this video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to be able to notify you when we have new content, more helpful videos coming your way. And of course, feel free to share this video or this channel with anyone or any online groups you think would benefit from it. And you know what? Go ahead and hit that reply button below and leave us a comment. Talk to us. What kind of things come to mind as you think through some of the things we've talked about here today? If you're watching this video at our Facebook community page, please leave a comment there. We'd love to meet and chat with you. In fact, if you have questions about trichotillomania or hair pulling in general and you're just not quite sure where to go for answers, please visit our website's questions and answers page at trick-free.com/qa.html. We do actually look through all those questions that come into us very carefully, just like we do to all the comments and questions that show up here at our YouTube channel, and we do our best to answer as many of those questions in these very videos as possible. Again, please be sure to like and subscribe. We're here to entertain, inform, and most importantly, to empower you to begin taking control of your hair pulling activities in ways you probably never thought possible before. And you know what? Look, if you or a loved one have been struggling with trichotillomania and now you find yourself with some extra time on your hands or at home, what better opportunity for you to be able to really focus on just this, getting this hair pulling junk handled once and for all? What do you think? If you want to reach out to us, feel free to visit our website at www.trick-free.com. You can always write to us at relief@trick-free.com, or feel free to call us at any time of day or night, toll free at 833-TRICK-FREE. Thanks again for watching. I'm Robert Mantell with the Trichotillomania Relief Specialist. Here's wishing you and your family a safe and secure trick-free week.